Let's talk about identifying your niche. First of all, a niche is a specific area of focus that sets you apart from others and allows you to target a particular audience. For instance, storytelling niche targets audiences that love listening to stories. Cooking niche targets people that love cooking videos. So now, how do you choose a niche based on your passion, skill, and audience demand? Because if you don't have passion for what you do, you might fail in the long run. So the first step is by following your passion. You ask yourself, what topics excite me? What could I talk about or create content on for hours without getting bored? When you answer this question, that is your passion. For example, if you love fitness, your niche should be home workouts, nutrition tips, or mental health in fitness. If you love storytelling, your niche could be children's stories or Bible stories or fiction stories. Now, the second step to choose a niche based on your passion is by leveraging your skills. You need to identify your strengths. Are you a good writer? Are you a talented videographer? Are you a good storyteller? For instance, if you are skilled at graphic design, your niche should focus on creating visual content like infographics or social media templates. And then, if you're a great storyteller, like I mentioned earlier, your niche could be focusing on children's stories or romance stories or empowerment stories. So after you identify the niche to create content on, the next thing is to research your competitors. So once you've identified a potential niche, the next step is to validate it by researching and analyzing your competitors. You do this by looking for successful creators or brand in your niche and study their content. For example, Shine On Cosmetics on TikTok is a popular lip gloss vendor, and she also sells beaded accessories. If you want to start a similar business like hers, or you already have a business like hers, you need to spend time studying her content. When you study her content, you analyze her strengths and weaknesses. So this is what you do. Research for people that do exactly what you are interested in. Try to analyze their strengths and their weakness. Ask yourself, what are they doing well and what are they doing wrong? So you look for areas that they haven't covered or ways you can offer a unique perspective. For instance, if you are a storyteller, you could find people that tell stories online and then find out what they are not doing right. For instance, I've noticed that most storytellers don't ask their audience, what would you do if you find yourself in this situation? They only ask their audience for opinions based on the story that they've told. You understand? So asking your audience, what will you do if you find yourself in this situation, will make them want to engage by telling their stories and all that. So it gives your post a lot of engagement. If you have tried picking a niche and it's difficult for you, feel free to reach out for assistance.